A U.S. citizen is serving a 15-year prison sentence in Cuba. Alan Gross is behind bars for installing banned satellite equipment for internet access. In an exclusive interview, CCTV's Michael Voss, Gross's wife says there have been no serious attempts to negotiate his freedom.
Alan Gross is currently being held in the prison wing of this military hospital in Havana. The Cuban authorities say that he is receiving regular medical checkups, but he's lost almost 100 pounds, 45 kilos in weight. His wife, Judy Gross, now fears that he's also losing the will to live.
I don't know what he's capable of at this point. I mean, for him to say he doesn't want any more visitors and he doesn't want any more packages from home, to me is just a very passive, suicidal thing almost.
We are going to get this done. We are going to bring Alan home.
Last December, on the 4th anniversary of his arrest, Judy Gross led a rally outside of the White House calling for President Barack Obama to personally intervene to help bring Alan home.
I mean, the State Department says that every time they meet with Cuban officials, they raise Alan Gross's case, they call for his release.
Well, the only time they meet with Cuban officials usually is with the migration talks, and they have other things on the agenda. And I think that a lot of the discussion are these kind of, if they talk about Alan, it's on the side for 5 minutes. It's not about Alan. It's not, let's sit down and work out Alan's case. It's side talk.
The Cubans have offered to swap Alan Gross for the 3 remaining Cuban spies serving long prison sentences in the U.S. Washington dismisses the idea, saying their cases are different. Yet earlier this year, the U.S. soldier, Sergeant Bergdahl, was exchanged for Taliban prisoners.
I feel infuriated. I feel sad and jealous, and the Russian spies were spies. Sergeant Bergdahl, my feeling about that is what they went through to get him home with the Taliban. We don't have relations with the Taliban, but all of a sudden we're negotiating with the Taliban. So if our government can go through all of those steps, and I'm sure it was not easy to get him back, you would think they could certainly do it for Alan.
The Gross family is currently attempting to sue the U.S. government over lost wages and legal fees on the grounds that he should never have been sent on such a dangerous mission without proper training. Michael Voss, CCTV, Washington.